Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your pick a card reading for messages from your spirit guides and loved ones who have passed on. Pile 1 is on the left with the white light oracle, pile 2 is in the middle with the secret language of light, and pile 3 is on the right with the Kuan oracle. So make your selection, take your time. If you need to pause the video, do so now. And then timestamps will be in the description box below. Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your pick a card reading for what are your spirit guides and your passed on loved ones, what messages do they have for you today. So we are going to just look into it and see who wants to speak. Again, this is a general reading for a large group, not a one-to-one reading. So if you want a one-to-one mediumship reading with me, there's information. You can email me to inquire about that. But we're just going to look into what you need to hear from your spirit guides and your loved ones. Okay, before we get started, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand, so I'm truly grateful. Thank you to those who have donated, and thank you for those who have commented. I really enjoy engaging with you, and YouTube really likes it. As well as I do have a free contest, free to enter, free to win, a drawing for March to win a 30-minute session with me personally. It's a $175 value. I will let you know at the end how to enter that drawing, okay? Because some are here for the message, and then some are not, okay? All right, and some are not for the contest, right? So as well as if you'd like a private session with me or a mentorship or a Hawaiian retreat, just email me and inquire about what you would like to know about, and we will get you fitted with the correct session, okay? So let's get to it. All right, y'all, sorry, this is driving me nuts a little bit. Hold on. Well, it's just gonna have to be what it is. Sorry, y'all, it's like I can't get the frame right today. So, whatever. I guess your reading has to do with not being such a perfectionist. All right, so we have the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild is the deck that you chose. I do feel like wolf may be one of your spirit animals or spirit guides as they are coming through first to let you know that you do have that spirit. They want all three of these, okay? All right. We also have owl on the table. So for this group, you do have animal guardians. So we have spirit owl of 852 hertz. Now, before we get started with what that means in this deck, essentially, the owls are the guardians of royalty. They're also the guardians of those who have the magic and the messengers. This would be those of you who would consider yourself witches or intuitive or warlocks, as it were. Okay, owl is associated with the goddess Hecate because it does travel through the underworld. So you may be someone who does. Who is able to talk with those who have passed on from this world. You may have had a lot of death. So this does feel like this group, you have had a lot of loss in this lifetime of people and loved ones, because what I'm seeing is a large group coming forward from the light where some only show up with a little bit. So what they're wanting to let you know, group one, your spirit guides and your ancestors, or in Hawaiian, we call those our Amakua, which is our animal guides as well as our ancestors who have passed. Now, the Hawaiian owl, the Pueo, is the guardian of the Ali'i, or the royalty. Okay, so you do have royal blood, as it were. You know, you are very intuitive. You are here to make a difference. And what they're saying is you're not alone. This group, I feel like you have walked a rather lonely path because you are here to be a leader, because you are here to traverse the world, and you've suffered a lot of loss. And so you're coming with a great cloud of witnesses. So it's like, it's hard for me to see because there's so many people stepping forward. It's like people and animals and like alien guides. It's like a whole huge group. So you have a big job to do in this lifetime, and you are moving forward on your path in such a way that is to be applauded. So they're all applauding. I am hearing the name Katie or Katie Girl. So if I get names, I'm just going to say it so it doesn't, if that applies to you, you might be called Katie, or there's someone who left that's called Katie. If that's not you, it's okay. Take what resonates and move with the rest, okay? Because obviously not everyone's going to be called that, but sometimes there's other messages that come forward with that. Okay, so you are guarded. You're also getting messages at this time in a larger quantity. So you're hearing from the spirit world more. You're opening up to those new messages. I'm going to look what this says because the 852 hertz is important. Okay, so this says recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It's not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You're encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. Okay, so you are a wisdom bearer. I am getting a grandfather energy coming up. It's grandfather, mother side, it feels like. So this feels like this person was the wisdom bearer of the family, and now it's being passed on to you. So you may be feeling that grandfather, you may be seeing that grandfather. They're having me look at my paintings that my great-grandfather did. That is on my father's side, but it's his mother, it's dad. So it's you're coming in contact with your ancestors at this time to move you to higher states of frequency. So some of you may be changing friends. You may be changing your belief systems. What they're showing me is like you may come from either a very religious family, or you may come from a very strict family, or it's like you have a different opinion than the rest of your family. And so you are breaking out into like your heart. I can feel I'm having a hard time to breathe because it's like my heart's expanding so much and you're getting so much energy in. 852 hertz may be music that would be beneficial for you to listen to. We have the Yogini of 285 hertz. Okay, female energy here. It says changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working, whether you realize it or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. This is really beautiful. This is a mother energy to me. I feel like some of you have lost your mother. And some of you may have lost your mother when you were a bit younger, okay? I'm showing young ages all the way up to like mid-20s or early 30s. And so this mother energy is very much saying that they are watching over you, and they're watching over you in such a way that all of the changes that are taking place for you, this group, you guys are going through immense change and transition at this time. Makes me want to cry a little bit because I feel like you don't know which way's up a lot of the time, or if you're on the right path, but they are assuring you that you are on the right path. They are helping you to move forward and move into the direction of your highest fulfillment. So if there are relationships that end, whether those be love relationships or whether it be friendships, you're being redirected is what they're saying. It's like this mother energy is really beautiful. It's like she's touching my shoulder and then like petting my hair. And so that might have been something like she's showing me like laying in the lap and her petting your hair or rubbing your hair. and telling you stories, okay, or you talking about your day. And so it's like there's this feeling of like you've been missing out, or you don't know which direction to go, because that's who you used to talk to. And it's whomever you would consider your mother, because they're showing me my grandmother as well, who was like a mother to me that did that. So it could be mother or grandmother energy, as long as it felt like your mom. And so you are being completely protected as you go through this transition. So your spirit guides and your loved ones are wanting to let you know that they are helping you as you're updating. I feel like this group is going through a huge update in your spiritual system and your physical system. So it's like, and some of you may be moving house. Like it's like there's a lot of transition and transit for this group, and it's like you have a whole group of witnesses that are here to help you, because you're going through such a beautiful large transition that ultimately is going to bring about really high level outcomes for you, okay? But you may be being asked to release a lot at this time, and you don't have some of your loved ones here anymore physically, so they're letting you know that you can talk to them and they are going to move you forward, okay? We have Cupio Dissolvi, and it says, it's time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. Okay? So this is the message from your spirit team and your loved ones, is that anything that's being dissolved at this time, whether it be a relationship, or you're changing a job, or you're leaving, letting go of one dream or outcome to dream a new dream. I feel like some of you might have been holding on to some things. This is very specific, but for some of you, you've been holding on to your loved one's house. And they're saying, let it go, or your loved one's possessions that has turned more into a burden rather than a positive thing. So they're saying, let it go, okay? There's your memories are with one another rather than being just in the physical world. So they're not attached to the stuff nor the house, though they may have been in life. Okay, so if that's not going to be for everybody, but for those of you that have to make that decision on whether to keep the house or keep certain things, Spirit's saying, like, this person is on my right side, so it's a male, and so they're saying, let the house go, it's okay, let my things go, it's okay, like, I'm with you always, so there's no need to be burdened anymore. So if there's been some confusion about whether or not to sell, or whether or not to let go of an item that really doesn't fit you, but you've been holding on to it, they're saying it's time to let go. Okay, this group is in a lot of transition, and there's a lot of letting go and opening up space. And it's like, there's a lot of throat and heart chakra opening. So there's a lot of energy pulsing through that area for me. So it's so much so that it's hard to breathe, or I'm having a little bit of indigestion. Okay, that could also be how someone left this world. So something of the lungs or breathing. This would be asthma attack, COVID. Doesn't feel like heart attack. This is of the lungs and the breath. Okay, could be throat cancer or lung cancer. But what they're saying is that you are protected, okay? Make the move. Let yourself go through this transition. Some of you, this is a physical move. I'm going to look at your keeper of the light, your ascended master that's looking over you. For pile 1, who's the ascended master that's looking over them? We've got the loved ones in strong. Almost a little too strong, okay? So you can set boundaries, because It's like I'm having a hard time even thinking because there's so much. They're all trying to talk to you. Okay. Beautiful. We have Master Hilarion, divine healing. It says, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And this is the green flame here, the green ray. Emeralds may be very good for you at this time, okay? Or wearing anything with a green color. It's very healing light. Okay, so this Ascended Master is here to help you with the healing process, okay? To help you through this transition, to help you to honor your body and your sensitivity. It does feel like this group, you are really heightening in your intuition. And so this Ascended Master is going to help you. So you can call upon him in your meditation, or if you do prayers, you can call upon this particular Ascended Master, and they're going to help you through your healing process and through your transition. You can also meet with the owls as well as the wolves. Those are going to be very important beings for you as well. I'm going to get one more card, which is the Wisdom Keepers deck. And just get a wisdom from your ancestors and loved ones. The main thing is you are so well protected. Okay, so if there's been, you have a lot of decisions and letting go that you've been having to do at this time, and are going to have to do. They're saying some hard decisions. But the spirit of inspiration is coming in. And this is very beautiful. I just heard it's someone's abuelita. Okay, so this would be Hispanic origin in what I just saw, right? So that's not for everyone, but if you have an abuelita, she keeps saying it like that, she is here for you, and she's giving you inspiration, okay? In general, your loved ones and spirit guides are giving you inspiration, so move on inspiration. This is a 61, so this could mean that this loved one passed away at the age of 61, or you're 61 at this time. Okay, so this person, it's not just one person, it's like your whole team is here to inspire you, and that is the reason why so much is crumbling for you at this time, or rearranging, because they are bringing forward the inspiration for you to have your highest outcome. Look at the peace and calmness and loving face of this particular energy, okay? So you are moving into that inspiration phase. It's very lovely, you guys. It feels like even though you're letting go of so much, it's like everything that you let go of will be replaced with something better and more fulfilling. Tenfold, they said. So keep going. You are doing so well on your path. So keep going, pile one. And make sure that you talk with them. You go ahead and go through your healing. You have your wisdom. your grandpa here. Like, this is like a really wise old grandpa. Some of them are a military vet, because they're showing me the uniform, and that at the funeral there was the full-on salute, whatever they call that, where they do the guns and the flag and all of the things, right? And so that's not for everyone, but for a few of you out there, you did have a military grandfather who's coming through to be your wise protector. But in general, you guys are supremely protected. I need some water. I'm about to pass out because there's so many energies coming in for this group. So really, really beautiful. Keep going. You are on the right path. Let it go. And that which is for you could never miss you. And so your whole group is holding you in the light. So that you can go through these beautiful transitions, and on the other side of this transformation, you're going to be having some beautiful, beautiful surprises, and really uplifting experiences. So right now, it's just purging out that which isn't for you. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who would like to enter the contest, it's very easy. Please be a subscriber. So hit that subscribe and bell button. Like this video and share it. Please do those two things. And then in the comment section below, write healing, and that lets me know that you would like to participate in the drawing. April 1st, I will do that drawing on video and announce the winner. Okay, so thank you so much. Till next time. Aloha. Aloha pile 2. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your pick a card message from your spirit guides and passed on loved ones. We're going to open the door to allow your spirit guides and loved ones to speak, to see what you need to know right now about your path. Okay, remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Sometimes they will use names or experiences. If it doesn't resonate with you, that does not mean it's not your message. So you use your own intuition and receive the messages that are for you. Okay, before we get started, thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Thank you for donating. Very much appreciate those who have done that. And thank you for commenting in the comment section. That's a free way to help me to grow my channel, and I like engaging with you, so all of that's wonderful. I'm also doing a free contest, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally that's valued at $175. And so I will let you know at the end of the video of how to enter that contest, as some are here for the message, not for the contest. As well as if you would like a session with me or a mentorship or a Hawaiian retreat, just email me to inquire and let me know what you're inquiring about, and we'll work a package out for you. Okay, so let's get to it. You guys chose the secret language of light cards. So already what they're saying to me is that you guys are going through an upgrade in your frequency. Some of you may sing light language. Some of you may be writing it. Okay, so your spirit guides are helping you to have more light come through you. Okay, I'm gonna get some cards out and then we'll go a little further. Nice. Okay. Nice. One more, they said. Okay. Gorgeous. So first and foremost, we have wellness. Okay, this is twofold. This group, you are coming into a transformation in your wellness. Okay, this is physical, mental, and spiritual. So this group is going through a transformation. I feel like the collective is, but your spirit guides are coming through very strongly to say focus on your wellness. There's also a loved one here who wants to let you know that they are okay. This feels like female, and I'm feeling same age. So this would be a sister or a friend or a loved one that would be your peer or equal, because they're giving me the same level rather than up or down, right? So they want to let you know, because they're saying they left too early. Okay, so this is multifold. So I'm seeing one who left due to cancer very early, and I see another one that left due to an overdose. Okay, so now that's not going to be for everybody, but the general consensus of those that are stepping forward is that we are okay. So know that when they're on the other side, that they are well, okay, that they are in their complete and total wellness, and they're helping you to get to that as well. All right. It feels like this group, you guys are opening your third eye in a major way. We have visualize. Okay. So this is very beautiful. Visualize your manifestations. Your spirit guides and loved ones are there with you. So notice you have this person and they have their higher self source, their guide, their larger self. Okay. So this group would do well with meditation, because what they're saying is that you are updating. So if you've not met your spirit guides before, you're about to. And so this is visualize them, okay? Allow them in your meditation process to bring forth a visual. And you don't have to do anything to have that. It's just go in and meditate, and it's going to naturally transpire, okay? You're going to either see or hear, okay? My visualizations come through the auditory channel. So I hear something and it makes a picture, or I feel something and then it makes a picture. But so however your inputs come through, however you visualize in your meditation, meeting with your spirit guide, because it's time to move forward with that in a new way. So you are transforming your relationship with your higher self and your spirit guides. So you guys are kind of waking up to a new level. You're coming online in a new way. So you have been feeling that the old way of things has not been working very well. We have 17, so 17 may be a number for you. We also that comes down to an 8, which is infinity, the number of self, abundance, all of that. So visualize what you want. Your spirit team is helping you. I also feel like with this group, there's some financial goals that you're working on to bring in more abundance. And so visualize already having it. And your spirit team is helping you with that, because this reduces to the 8. Okay, we have divine animals. So lion may be a spirit guide for you, or a spirit animal. This also reminds me of Leo and the Sacred Heart here. But this group has to do with animals, both living and spirit. So you guys may have an affinity for animals. Some of you like help train, or they're showing me a zoo. But you have a way with animals. So how you get your information, your guides are saying we send signs through the animals because they'll see them. And so this group, they're wanting you to look up the signs and symbols. Like when you see animals, or like, you know, you'll be thinking of, like, say, whale, and then you see either a whale out in the ocean or on your news feed on social media, or you're, you know, noticing that this bird keeps coming to you. That's your spirit guides, okay? So pay attention to what the animals are and look up their spiritual meaning, because there's information in that. So when my mom first died, they're asking me to tell this story. So when my mom first died, I asked her to send me ladybugs, because ladybug was, she said they're good luck and to never kill them. And so that was always, she would send me ladybugs. And it got to the point where it was so crazy, the amount of ladybugs. One time I was working, oh, siren, help's on the way. One time I was working in this, I said, it was a Mother's Day, and I was in the restaurant business, and I said, Mom, please send me some ladybugs, because I really need the help right now. This is going to be a hard day for me. And this woman came around the corner, and she had an embroidered suit jacket full of embroidered ladybugs. Now, ordinarily, I'd say it was a tacky jacket, but in that occasion, it was such a beautiful sign. I went up and hugged the lady, you know. After that, Mom sent me many, many other animals, and it was guidance along the path, and that then opened up my mediumship abilities. So it started with the animals, then it moved to people, okay? So, which is me. So you guys feel very similar in that way, that you prefer animals over people, okay? And that they will help you through your transformation. Let's look up here. Your Ascendant Master that's looking over your transformation. Okay. We have Charity here. It says, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and ye shall receive. Okay. Your spirit guides, and they're showing me these roses here. And those red roses, it's interesting for some of you, you may have lost a lover, because they're showing me the romance, okay? And this is you connecting again with your people who are in spirit, okay? They're saying ask and it is given. So that's the visualization process. That's the transformation you're going through. I feel like this group has gifts coming in. I keep hearing the name Tony. So if you're a Tony, or if you have a Tony that's in spirit, or you're dealing with a Tony, they're just asking you to pay close attention to the reading, okay? Sometimes that means that the attention has wandered off, okay? Prayer and contemplation. So Spirit, your group is asking you, what do you want? They want to help you transform your life into more joy, more charity, okay? They're really wanting you to have your highest level of joy, the highest level of abundance, okay? So this group, it feels like you're going through a huge transformation, financially, but also spiritually. Some of you may be opening up a business. They keep showing me these animals. So either you work at a rescue, or you always thought you would open up a rescue for animals, and so they're going to help you do it. They're going to help you get the funding. Okay. And then we have this beautiful advice here is adventure, okay? Love the face on this. Phoenix rising. So your spirit guides and your team is saying that you are like the phoenix rising from the ashes. They are wanting you to go on adventures. For some of you, you may have lost a loved one while doing an adventure. They're showing me someone like hiking and having a mishap, like falling from somewhere. That's clearly not going to be for everyone. But just when I picked up this card and felt into this energy, that vision showed up, okay? But they're wanting you to go on adventures again. Be out in nature. Enjoy the animals, okay? Enjoy your loved ones. Treat life as an adventure. Death is not the worst thing. It's just the next room, okay? So yeah, they're really wanting you to come into your wellness, to ask for what you want, and treat life as an adventure. Some of you may be traveling soon, so they're going to help you to go on an epic adventure, they're saying, like, because it's like, it feels like this group, your energy's been stuck for quite some time, and your spirit guides have been helping you and wanting you to go through this transformation. So they're showing me my journeys to Hawaii and eventually being asked to move here. Okay, and the pilgrimage that has opened up for me for the years that I was in service to a sacred place. Okay, so you're about to go on your own spiritual pilgrimage, or your adventure. Okay, and it's meant to open you up to joy, and it's meant to open you to your love and to your light again. And they want you to. Some of you, it's like safari. Like, I feel like you're going to be helping, because I keep seeing Africa too with those lions. It's like, but the adventure feels like it has something to do with animals. Okay, so you're going to be really supported by the animal kingdom as you're going through this transformation. Okay, so ask for what you want. I feel like this group has some big dreams, but it's like, I don't know if I have enough finances. I don't think I can do it. And it's like, but if you did, because your spirit team they have it ready for you. They have the opportunities ready for you. They have the abundance ready for you. And so they want you to step forward into your dream. They would like one more ascended master. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. Oh, wow. We have Melchizedek, higher learning. Okay, you have learned from experience. More inner study is required to further progress. This is definitely saying the adventure here of higher learning and a pilgrimage. So some of you, this may be higher spiritual learning. Okay, Melchizedek is a very high ascended master. Okay, and he's going to help you go on this adventure, to help you to rise from the ashes. They're telling me birth of a shaman, so some of you may be moving into the experience of transforming to where you can help and to heal others. because of the people that you've lost and because of this light, this third eye opening that you're having. So very high level energies here. So how you're going to ground is through the animals. But it is time to learn some more. So some of you with this higher learning, it might be literal college, like if animal wise you want to be a vet or you need a certification for something. For others of you, this is spiritual higher learning. So this is taking classes, going on retreats. This is saying travel for higher learning is indicated here, and it's very, very positive. So they're saying, you know, follow that adventure, visualize what you want, and your whole team is really supporting you. They will help you with the finances. Some of you might even be working for a charity, or a charity helps you financially so that you can go learn what you need to learn to give back, right? So, and for some of you, this would be like a mission trip, or they're showing me like Habitat for Humanity, or doing something with the animals along that lines where you, where you go help. So you may go to an animal sanctuary, or people too, okay, but the animals are more strongly speaking in this particular reading. But it feels like you will travel to people to be of service and to show your charity, and conversely, you'll go through the transformation of that spiritual learning. So travel for higher learning and charity is really indicated here, and it is a beautiful adventure. So it's time for you to have that. Pile 2, thank you so much. You are surrounded by beautiful lights, beautiful people, okay? It is time for you to be well. It is time for you to visualize your next adventure, okay? Because your spirit team's like, they need to go. You know, it's like, this is like, some of you have been kind of hermits for a long while, especially those who have lost someone. It's like you've hermited back and haven't been living since their passing. And so they're asking you to move forward and go on your next adventure, and they'll be there with you to help guide you and give you the signs and synchronicities and opportunities that are going to make things really enjoyable for you. Okay, so thank you, Pile 2. That's what I have for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Those of you who would like to enter the contest, free to enter, free to win. How you do that? Be a subscriber. So if you haven't yet, press the subscribe and bell button. Like this video and share it. Okay, and then in the comment section below, write higher learning, and that lets me know that you want to enter the contest. I will draw the winner on April 1st and announce it on video. Okay, so thank you so much. Till next time, aloha. Aloha, Pile 3. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly. Thank you so much. This is your pick a card reading for what are your spirit guides and loved ones. What message do they have for you today? So we're opening this up. Remember, this is a group reading, so it's not a one-to-one reading. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Sometimes they will talk about specific situations or people. If they don't say you or your situation, it doesn't mean that it's not your message. It's just that if they want to call out a certain name, it's for that person to pay special attention, because their attention may have wandered. Okay, so we're just going to keep it open and see what Spirit has to say. Before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Big shout out and thank you to those who have donated. Thank you for commenting in the comment section. I love engaging with you. YouTube loves it, so woo, perfect. I am doing a contest for the month of March. Free to enter, free to win. It's for a 30-minute session with me that values at $175. How you will do that, I will let you know at the end of the video, as some are here for the message, not for the contest, okay? So it's always going to be free to enter and free to win. And then if you would like to do a private session with me, a mentorship, or a Hawaiian retreat, my email is in the description box below. You can email me and inquire, and we'll figure out what session or mentorship is best for you. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. You guys chose the Kuan Yin Oracle. Okay, beautiful deck, beautiful cards. So already this group is full of compassion, and your spirit team and guides are here to give that to you. So Kuan Yin was a goddess who, out of her compassion for humanity, decided to stay mortal until humanity ended its suffering. Okay, she is one of her representations is the cherry blossom tree, so that may be a signal for you. She's here to teach compassion and to give compassion to others. Okay, so this group, your spirit guides may be Kuan Yin directly, as well as very compassionate and divine feminine. So male or female matters not. You do have divine feminine energies that are helping you to open up your compassion, as well as your feminine magnetism, okay, and the universal love that is Kuan Yin. Okay, really, really beautiful. Okay, they want these three. Wow. Okay, so we have, first and foremost, we have the Yin Empress. All right. The Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine. What did we just say? The Yin Empress herself. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your soul purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. You are a spiritual leader and pioneer, and part of what you are here to do for the planet on a soul level, whether you are a man or a woman, is to empower the divine feminine, the cosmic empress of yin, or divine feminine energy, so that we might live in more balance as a species on the earth. Okay? Beautiful. So this group, you have a very strong soul mission. Most of you, I feel like, realize this, and you're already in the process of empowering other feminines, and working with the divine feminine energy within yourself. Okay, this does feel like one of your ancestors coming through, who very much, this would be a grandmother or great grandmother, but that just held herself in such a way that it was the embodiment of divine feminine. She just could magnetize an entire room, even silently. And it makes me want to cry, because I feel like you miss her greatly. And you aspire to be more like her, is what they're saying. And she's letting you know that you already have that. You have the energy of her with you all the time. And the more that you empower other feminines and do the work of the divine feminine, the more that you give her legacy. And my dog just started to lick my lick my leg, right? On both sides. And so it's and she's a girl, right? So it's like you have a very healing energy, pile 3, and your ancestors have a very healing energy. You come from a long line of healers, of priestesses, witches, whatever you want to call that, but the divine feminine in her power, healing other people. So that's why it's saying you're a leader and a pioneer. Your ancestry is one of great progress when it comes to understanding the divine feminine's role in the cosmos, the womb man, okay, the portal. You understand the female being the portal to this world, and you're here to help open that for others. Okay, this group, you have a huge amount of mothers, grandmothers, and feminine energy around you. Okay, maybe all of your matriarchs are in spirit already, because they're showing me my situation and all of my matriarchs' bloodline, they've already passed on. Okay, and what they're saying is, it was Oprah, but I think said this, but I think it was Maya Angelou that was saying, you know, I come as one, but I come as 10,000. So when you come into a room, you come with your ancestors with you, the 10,000 women that went before you. That, and I have chills everywhere. And this group's really, it's important. It's time for you to get your vibration out there. So when you come into a room, you know, never feel small, because you come with the 10,000. You come with those who have come before you. And next we have Mother Fierce, okay? Mother Fierce is your guardian. That's what I'm saying. Look at all of the hands here. You might come as one, but you come as the 10,000. You have all of the knowledge and the protection. It says, nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved, in the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power. Know that you are safe, you are protected, you are loved. And it says, beloved, you have been growing spiritually, and sometimes this evokes responses from others. The responses may be loving and affirming, encouraging and validating. Many will choose to be inspired by your growth. Sometimes, however, lower vibrational responses will arise, which might be fearful, insecure, jealous, or angry. These responses arise so that they can be healed. The healing for you is in how you choose to allow yourself to shine and not be diminished by the healing process of another. For the other, their healing is their journey, and you have offered them a great service. Know that you do not need to be afraid, nor do you need to hold yourself back out of fear. Okay? You are divinely protected to move forward on your path. For many of you, what your group is saying, all the mothers and grandmothers, they're saying, come out of the closet. And this is the spiritual closet, though it could be the, preference closet, I guess you could say, but this is more talking about spiritually. I feel like many of you are awake or awakening in new ways and have kind of kept that to yourself, but people are noticing your change. They're noticing your transformation. And remember, go forward gently, because you have the fierce mother that will protect you at all costs. For some of you, you have lost your mother, okay, or a grandmother that felt like a mother or adopted mother. Know that you are surrounded not only by her, but all of your matriarchs that came before. This group is surrounded by matriarchs. You are here for the divine feminine, and these are powerful women. And some of them are so powerful that they didn't even have to speak much in their life. Like that quiet kind of power that could lead a whole room. It reminds me of my Big Fat Greek Wedding, where she says, the man may run the house, the man may be the head of the house, but the woman is the neck, and she can turn the head any way she likes, right? So you understand this group has a huge matriarchy behind them to bring in this divine feminine energy of the age we're in now. Okay, let's see, 25 here. We have the sacred river, Yangtze, I have a hard time saying that one. It says, the sacred river Yangtze eternally flows and changes. Just as the river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in your divine path. Veils and sheaths that once covered your soul light are being washed away. Cleansing by sacred water specifically indicates that your emotional life and your life direction are being purified and healed. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your life path unfolding are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. Okay, so they are saying you are evolving, and no need to fear. Okay, be like water. And this group, they're saying cleanse in sacred water if you can, and move forward. with confidence. I'm hearing the name Chelsea. I'm having a really hard time breathing with that. So if your name is Chelsea or you've got a Chelsea in spirit, they're just asking you to pay close attention, that it is time, okay? This is also a blessing. So what your matriarchs are saying is that they're giving you the blessing to move forward on your spiritual path. So some of you may have been wanting to open a spiritual business because they're showing me crystals and YouTube channels and, you know, some of you actual spaces where people can come and do yoga or ritual or what have you. And that's very different than maybe how you did things before, but they're giving you the blessing and they're saying it's time, okay? Some of you do plant medicine as well. So they're showing me healing herbs, the ferns here in Hawaii. So whatever your lineage is, because like I'm a massage therapist and we have a long line of lineage of our healers in our genealogy. So whatever your genealogy is that has that, okay, those gifts are opening at this time, okay, more fully. So some of you might do hands-on healing. Some of you are great speakers. Some of you are good with tinctures and creams and making things that help the body. Some of you are really good with the brain and the mind. Most of you are really good with hugs, okay? Like a hug from this group is like having all of your mothers and grandmothers be hugged. They're showing me Amma, the hugging saint, okay? So, all right, we have right here your ascended master that's watching over you, and it's beautiful. We have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Okay, so this is the divine masculine coming in to support the divine feminine with a transmutation. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is the purple transmuting flame, is the ray of Saint Germain. And so you can wear this in your aura. It reminds me of the Mother Fierce. Okay, we have the mother and the father here, both protecting you, both transmuting the energy so that you can do your work as the female. Saint Germain puts the protective energy, releases the karma, puts the transmuting flame around you so that you, male or female, matters not, but you in your divine feminine part of yourself can do your work. You are very important here. And so all of the matriarchs, we don't want to kick out the men, okay? Don't kick out the men. Like Saint Germain's here to help you to steady, to transmute the energy, to ground, okay? Really, really beautiful. Let's get a Wisdom Keepers card and just see about some more messages. What wisdom do your spirit guides have for you? Okay, they brought out two here. Beautiful. Wow. Again, beautiful, beautiful male and female balance. We have inspiration and vitality. Okay. Work with your inspiration. I think pile 2 had this one. They had an abuelita come through. This one feels more like, gosh, it's really beautiful. It feels like a grandmother energy teaching the masculine. Okay, if you happen to be a masculine. But this is balance, all right? It's the wisdom of the matriarch teaching the divine masculine part of ourself. Okay, the masculine brings forth the vitality. We've got the Hanus here, or the turtles. We have the heart, okay? This is Mama Earth right there on his cheeks. We have the dolphin, okay? The fun, the sonar. This is you being balanced, as well as this group. It's really cute. This group is saying that you have a grandmother coming through if you're single here. There's a grandmother coming through that says there's a handsome someone coming in to be your partner. Okay, so for those of you that have been wanting a spiritual partner, because he looks so Polynesian, doesn't he? He looks Hawaiian. Really beautiful. They're saying you're going to be supported to do your work, and you're going to have your masculine that loves your spirit and your spiritual work. It's important what you guys have to do together. What my Hawaiian uncle told me once, and it took me years to figure out this. I looked at him one day at the sacred space, and I said, I need my warriors. I need the men because I'm the oracle. He said, yes, now you get it. He said, the men, the oracle, the men, the warriors, protect the women, the oracles, so that we can have the spirituality, okay? We come from the woman, but we have this beautiful balance here in this group. So you've been doing your work alone for a really long time. Now, that's not for everybody, but most of this group, you've been on your own spiritually and on your path alone. And it's been feeling really lonely, even though you're surrounded by all of this matriarchy. And in walks in this person here with, it feels like a surprise because all of your matriarchs are so cute. They're like little matchmakers. Like choosing the perfect person, okay? And none of the other groups got this information. So this is so beautiful. And it says you're not even going to be expecting it. And in walks this person who is just the kindest, most loving person that will stand by your side so you can do your spiritual work. That you no longer have to hide behind or be in fear. Because I feel like in your genealogy, because they're showing me my genealogy where I had some of my great-great-grandmothers were burned at the stake in Salem, okay? And so that made for generationally, oh, we can't talk about that. You know, we can't like heal people or we can't do our work. All that was healers. It wasn't about like they knew how to use herbs and like things. So, you know, so there's been persecution in your genealogical line that's kept you quiet about your intuitive faculties, but those days are over and you've got these gorgeous matriarchs helping you to get your divine counterpart on earth. And male or female gender matters not. This is just the divine masculine energy coming forward, okay? So it's really good. This grandmother or grandmothers, okay, because they did plural, they're bringing it in for you. You're not expecting it. I have a little bit of indigestion there. But you are on a beautiful transformation. This is a gorgeous group. It feels so soft, so loving. So connect to your mother, your grandmother, all of your grandmothers, okay? All the feminine parts of yourself. So in meditation, come in and connect with the 10,000, you know, connect with them. All the different traits that you wished you had in the divine feminine. If you're in a feminine body, the woman that you'd like to be. If you're in a male body, the way that you would like to receive, okay, and learn how to be a better receiver. Go in talk with your mothers and grandmothers. They have the wisdom for you and they are working it out for you because your mission is important. And that's all I can say. It's like, it's important. You're here to help balance some things in your leaders, this group, and your the pioneers. And so you do need your divine masculines in, okay? This is very healing energy, protective energy. This is like transmutation, vitality, okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this group. Feels so good. It feels like you're being reignited with your family and reunited with your family, and that's igniting in you a remembrance of who you truly are, group 3. So really love this. Love these matriarchs. They're making me cry a little bit because they're just they're giving me the love right now. And yeah, beautiful. Okay, before I start weeping, thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate that. For those of you who would like to enter the contest, it's easy to do, free to enter, free to win. Just make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell button. Like and share the video, and in the description box below, write matriarch, and that lets me know that you want to enter the contest, okay? So I will do that drawing on video on April 1st and announce the winner. So thank you guys so much, and until next time, aloha.